I'm looking forward to his next work. I don't know what it'll be, but I'm sure it'll be as great as this one. On to the next drama, Crash Landing on You. It ended recently, more recent than Stove League, last week, yeah. And I've seen that there's been a lot of like buzz about it for various reasons, so just find out what I think about it, okay? Because it's important. Okay, here we go. So for those of you who don't know,
Crash Landing on You tells the story of South Korean heiress of owner of a big fashion brand who crashed literally into North Korea following a parachute incident and meets an elite soldier from North Korea.
The soldier is played by Hyungbin, obviously, and the heiress is played by Son Ye-jin. Heiress name Seri, soldier is Lee Jong-hyuk. That's it. So that's the base. As great, like for me, the cast made the drama. As great as the chemistry between them was, I felt like if it wasn't for them, the drama would have been bad, because they had to make up for a lot of what was missing from this plot storyline thingy, whatever you want to call it. And I got lost at some point, as in like disinterested, and I feel like there were too much fillers in the episodes throughout the drama. They could have just shortened the episodes and made it into a 12 episode drama instead of a 16 or something like that, or just developed a more storyline to actually fill the plot and not just fill it with empty space that's not wasn't as interesting. I mean, at least for me, as engaging, because I lost interest. This is just my opinion, okay? Not everyone has to like everything just because everyone else likes it, okay? We got that covered. So there were a lot of, for me, I even had to write it down because I didn't want to miss anything or get stuff wrong. So there were lots of occasions where I felt like what was happening wasn't just as interesting as the actors were, I guess. And I also felt that the North Korean scenes were like thought through, planned through, executed much better than the South Korean one, especially like the day-to-day family stuff. I guess this South Korean felt a bit just too, how do I say it, high level, and the relations and the explanations weren't as deep or as thought through as the North Korean one, and a lot more superficial as well. I'm not throwing shade at anyone, but that's what I felt when I watched. Especially, I mean, if we focus just on Seri's family, yeah, it was a lot more superficial than the North Korean families. We'd had like better values and better everything other than technology and things that you need to survive in these days. Because how can they survive without internet? Like, they had no they were back in the days.
How is this possible?
I feel sorry for all the North Korean people out there, and probably the ones in Africa too. I don't know if I could survive without internet. I mean, I probably could, but I wouldn't be happy surviving through it. Let's put it this way, okay? Yeah, especially Seri's family, as I said. I just felt it was very unseasoned. I mean, while if you look at the North Korean ajumas, I mean, like, they made every scene that they were in as if they were the main characters of the drama. They were so funny. Their chemistry was great. Their acting was on point. I loved it. All those ladies, they're like,
yes.
On the final episode, when they received the products that Seri made, the new line based on them with their drawings. And I was actually questioning, how did she get such good drawing without any pictures? Or did she take pictures of them at some point? I don't remember that happening. So how did she get so good? But that outside, it was very like touchy, and I absolutely loved the humanistic like portray of the day-to-day life of North Korean people, and like the family environment, how they appreciated like the simple things, because obviously they don't have much. Kind of like good, just makes you feel good, and bad for wasting stuff, being so like snobbish with the things you have and wanting to buy this, wanting to buy that. Obviously they don't have that opportunity, so they're just happy with themselves. That's possible, people. I don't know how, but it is. And I mean, I've seen like interviews from North Korean defectors, like from Asian Boss and other places, and they always say that like the people, even despite all the struggling, like the hunger, the bad conditions they live in, they're just normal people trying to live like as normal as possible in those dire circumstances. So I guess they did well in that sense. I also saw a lot of like, now outside the drama in real world, a real life situation, I saw there were lots of online criticism and from relevant groups, and there was like official complaint, I think, filed against the production team for beautifying and friendly wash, is that even like make them look friendlier, as in the North Korean soldiers. And I guess I see what these groups and these people are saying, because I mean, I'm pretty sure they're not as nice, and I'm pretty sure things are not like that. But this drama wasn't supposed to be like based on real situation or try to portray real situations. It's like a fiction, an hypothetical situation that someone created in their own brains. So they, at any point they said that whatever they portrayed was going to represent the reality. And obviously people are not stupid enough to take that as in like what's real. I hope there's not stupid people out there like that. So it's not like there's false selling or saying that they were supposed to keep things as true as possible and then end up not doing. They never promised that. So I guess I understand. But I'm also pretty sure that there are people like that in North Korea, because every time like the rare occasions where South Korean actors, idols, actors are invited over like official events and whatnot, whenever the audiences are shown, I see them singing along to all songs. They know them, so they be smuggling those contents somehow, even if the government doesn't allow it. Okay, it's true, it's happening. The girl that said he met at the hospital, I'm pretty sure there are many like her in North Korea, like they know everything that's happening idol-wise, actor-wise, that be following their oppas and whatnot, and like that soldier that loves the dramas and everything. So it's not too far-fetched. Obviously soldiers will be soldiers, and let's be honest, soldiers in those situations, it's not like most of them probably don't even, I mean, most of them will have some sort of hatred against South Korea, but like and vice versa, but it's ingrained in them by the social pressure, by the government. It's not like most of them probably don't even have like a real reason to hate them. It's just because they were taught to hate them from birth. That's it. So as for the ending, I wasn't happy, like I wasn't satisfied, let's say, with it on its entirety. I was very annoyed they decided to kill Go Sung-jun. He kind of redeemed himself throughout the drama, especially after he met Dan. So I was hoping for like some sort of future with the two of them after he, paid for the most serious crimes amongst those that he committed. And then they go ahead and kill him, and I was like, what? I was so annoyed. Especially not even more because of him, but more because of her. I mean, they made her go through 10 years, I think. Yeah, 10 years or over 10 years of unrequited, like one-sided love with Hyun-bin's character. And then when she finally finds someone that loves her for what she is and how she deserves, they kill them.
How?
My main thought was like, life is not fair, so dramas should be. So I wanted that perfect ending. And as for our main couple, I wasn't like perfectly happy with it either. I feel like that neutral middle ground in Switzerland is not like a good solution for the future. I mean, once they start having family, what's going to happen? How? Could they have not gone for like the utopian route of, I don't know, the governments start to loosen up on their crossing border rules or something like that, to make it more of a, or they'll have like an opportunity for a real future in the future. Because with them just having their home in Switzerland, I mean, they have responsibilities back home. What's going to happen to them? She runs businesses. He's like a soldier. I feel like the government won't allow him to just get off whenever he wants to. So I feel sorry if they decide to have kids in the future or something like that. And the scene at the border when they were going to dispatch him and his soldier mates back to North Korea was also like, was very touchy. I like that scene. It was good. Well done with that one. And I also saw a lot of comments online of people talking about how great it looked in that final scene in Switzerland. And I was like, have you guys not watched him throughout the drama in an army uniform? Why would you prefer that Switzerland fairy tale boy versus the manly Hyunbin with the gun in the army? And that's it for what I've watched. I mean, for what I thought of these two dramas. As to what I'm planning to watch, I know there's the romantic Dr. Kim Sabu season 2 is already finished and I haven't watched it, so I have to watch that because I'm late. Okay. There is also, I started watching My Holo Love, and I haven't started Itaewon Class yet, but I'm going to start soon. Fun fact, every time I actually say Itaewon Class or hear or see the name written, Itaewon Freedom starts like singing in my brain, like Itaewon Freedom. Itaewon Freedom. If you guys never heard the song, you should. Park Ji-young, JYP is in it as well, but the song is by UV. For Dr. Kim, I'm actually happy that the entire, almost the original cast in almost its entirety decided to rejoin. Kim Min-jae is still on it. From the main one, Hyo Jong-suk is not in it and So Hyun-jin is not, but we have Lee Sung-kyung and An Yo-sub instead, which is also great, so I'm excited. I already heard good things about it, so definitely have to watch it. If you guys haven't, you should too, because please. I'm also looking forward to Hospital Playlist with Choi Jong-suk, Gumby's husband, and Yoo Yeon-suk. I mean, if he's not back, I feel that's why he wasn't back at the romantic Dr. Kim Sabu too, because obviously you can't be at two places at the same time. And finally, I'm going to also look forward to what's it called, Kingdom 2 with Beduna. Everything she does, I just watch it per, like, it's kind of like a default, so I don't even care who else is in it. She's in it, so I'm gonna watch. And Hyena with Kim Hye-soo. I feel like it's been a while since she returned to the small screen, so I can't wait. I'm not sure yet if I'll watch both this one and Kingdom 2 as it airs, or just wait for it to end and then just binge watch it, because that's more my style. I mean, that's probably what I end up doing with Itaewon Class 2 and My Holo Love, because I watched 2 or 3 episodes and then I was like, I can't be bothered to wait. I just hate waiting for new episodes for dramas. That's my like, I can't do it. So if you want to hear what my thoughts about it, once I finally do watch it, I'll probably do the Kim Sabu first, because I mean it's over already, so I have no reason not to. Okay, but come back, share, like, subscribe, and see you in my next drama roundup. Bye. If you freedom.